First of all, let me start by saying this to Mr. Jesse William and Mr. Colin Kaepernick. You guys are my heroes. You guys are true brave men. You guys chose the freedom of our people over money. You guys are not sellouts, Uncle Tom, Uncle Toms, or informants. I salute you and I respect you because I do not believe in necromancy. I'm not going to wait for Jesse Williams and Colin Kaepernick to die. All right? For me to say, oh my God, now I'm reading history. Okay? I'm reading what they stood for as brave men. And that's when I'm going to say, oh, these were great men just like Martin Luther King. These were great men just like Malcolm X. These were great men just like Khalid Muhammad. These were great men just like John F. Kennedy. Right? No, I do not believe in this philosophy. Because one thing that I notice is that, so first of all, if you're from this country, before you get emotional after watching somebody who's articulate, who's smarter than you, talking, before you type any shit or do anything crazy or go burn their t-shirts and don't watch their shows or call them names, arm yourself with knowledge first. When you arm yourself with knowledge, then you can understand. You know, the knowledge will open your eyes so that you can realize the real lies. I'm talking to you, man, whether you're from the United States or you're from an island, you're from certain places. Man, most people in America are ignorant. And I'm sorry, that's true. Talking about, oh, the black community is upset. Do you have a black community? How many black folks do you know, do you have who own a medical facility? How many black folks you have in Washington, D.C. that are mayors? How many black folks you have in California that are governors? How many you have? Do you have a governor? Do you have anybody to back up your statement? You went to school to learn what your former slave master wants you to learn. That's it. That's why when you come at me crazy, whether you white or you black, I forgive you because you do not know the real fight. That's why I don't play pool anymore. Pool table, that's garbage. What's the color of the last ball that you got to drop in the hole? Looks like me. If somebody is sleeping with another man, she's a cheater, and for whatever reason you wanna have sex with that woman, you keep saying, "Hey, I'm gonna tell him if you don't give me something." What do you call that? Blackmail. I'm going to blackmail you. If somebody's is from your family, right? Killing people, robbing, stealing, beating on his woman, beating his mom, beating his dad. Nobody wants to deal with him. Nobody wants to deal with him. That's what you call a black sheep of the family. What color do you wear to go to funeral? Black. Right? What is it? What color is the devil cake? Black. Now, when you grew up in a society, all right, in a society like America, learning all those things, don't you think that they're going to affect you mentally? You wonder why, if you're black, you're afraid of black people? Sometimes I'm looking at certain black people, you could see that they have fear in their eyes when they see a very, very dark-skinned brother or sister. And you wonder why white people are racist? Huh? Now, to get back to the story, when you have a people like the so-called Negroes, they used to call them niggers, Afro-Americans, African-Americans, all kind of names, because these people, they don't know what to call them, right? These people have no political disposition in this country. This is to show you how much some white Americans have no respect for the blacks. Your job is to be a savage, to be an athlete, right? Go in the plantation, be a football player, be a basketball player. We'll give you money. Shut the fuck up. Play golf. All right? That's your job as a black person. Entertain me. Sing for me. Shake your behind for me like Beyonce. No disrespect, but that's basically what she does. You know, rap for me. The rap game used to be something positive until they invaded that. Now, most record labels are owned by other race. Black just rap. They don't touch the money. You know, just sing. Just waste your time. So now, to use a great analogy for you to understand the message that I'm trying to convey to you, the Jewish people, from birth, since birth, they teaching their kids the moment that they start speaking, certain symbols, certain things that you should not associate yourself that the Germans are doing. All right, certain symbols, certain things that the Germans are doing, you do not associate yourself with that. This is how you raise a nation. That's why they have a political disposition. That's why if you mess with them, all right, it's a hate crime because they stand for something. They teach their kids what other race did to them. Now, Adolf Hitler killed over 6 million Jews a long time ago. How are you going to tell me? How dare you tell a Jewish man, we should move on. Let's forget about that. Are you crazy? But when it comes to the blacks, a lot of people know that black people all over the world went through slavery, right? Especially the black in America, the islanders and everything. We all went through slavery. But we should forget about that. Don't worry about it. It's the past. Shut the fuck up. We'll give you money. You can become a sellout, an informant if you want to. Help us. You see? Now, think about this. The guy who wrote the national anthem, who was he? His name, his name is Francis Scott Key. Who was he? A lawyer, but of course, he was a racist. I'm going to paraphrase. He believed that black people are mentally inferior. Now Colin Kaepernick, right, stood up as a black man and say, hey, I'm not going to pledge allegiance to a flag, that is support authorities that are killing my people, black people left and right, and don't do anything about it, and they get away with it. And all the whites, ignorant whites, who do not know anything, why the men stood up, they started burning his t-shirt, the number 7, that's the worst number of the year. That's what ignorance does to you. But if a Jewish man was to be there and they were singing the German national anthem and he said he's not standing up, the media would not say shit about it, because who owns the media? The Jewish people. This is to show you that when you're a black person, you have no respect. Shut up, get as much money as you can, do not talk. Or we will take you down just like Bill Cosby, like Michael Jackson, okay? Like Martin Luther King. We'll take you down just like Malcolm X, and we will take you down just like Chris Brown. Now, this is the thing that you need to understand. Most of you in this country are not thinkers. I don't care if you're black, if you're white. You need to think before you act to see what the hell is going on. If I stand up and say I'm not going to pledge allegiance to a flag, to a national anthem that was written by a racist who thought of me as inferior as a people. You should say shit. That's deep. Because what kind of white person, intelligent white folk, that would stand up and pledge allegiance to a flag or sing a national anthem written by a racist African who thought that whites were mentally inferior? They will never do that. But when you're an African American, you have no right, because what places on earth? What place on earth that is called Africa, America? It doesn't exist. This is to show you that the first thing you do when you start making money in this country is to shut up. It's either you shut up or you become a leader, because I will embrace my leader. Okay? And I don't care what people are doing out there trying to tell me that Martin Luther King had an affair 30 years after he died. It's like once you're black, you cannot be good. You gotta do something, man. You gotta do something. How are you gonna tell me you're gonna find out somebody had an affair 30 years after he died? To destroy his credibility. Malcolm X was a homosexual, man. I mean, I'm Haitian, but I came to this country. I studied. I'm a thinker. I understand things. I learn. I'm not emotional. That's why I know these things. But you people, after watching this video, you're going to go crazy. Calling me stupid. You motherfucker, you a racist motherfucker. You don't know what you're talking about. Have you done research? All you do is pay your bills. Get up and go pay your bills. Go to work. And you got Mayweather. The man is an intelligent businessman. Oh, he can't fucking read. Guy is stupid, man. He likes to beat on his woman. But you forgot that your ex-president, Bill Clinton, got caught in the White House with his pants down? You forgot about that? But no, let's destroy all the blacks. Let's cover our stuff. You know, our stuff is all right. But then we got to make sure that we expose them. This is to show you that money cannot save you. And once again, Jesse Williams, Colin Kaepernick, I salute you, and all the leaders out there that are doing things. And black folks, I understand that you went to school over here. I understand that you learned a bunch of lies, but start reading. It's not a sin to read. It's not a sin to read, to expand your knowledge, so that you can realize the real lies, so that when you see people like me talking, you don't think of me as a crazy person or a conspiracy theorist or a fucking terrorist, because I'm telling you the truth. Before you go against me, educate yourself, arm yourself with knowledge, and you'll see that, oh my God, maybe what I thought was wrong. And start protecting, embracing the leaders like great men. I'm not gonna say leader, like great men like Jesse Williams and Colin Kaepernick. This man is just built a legacy, but they're gonna do whatever it takes to destroy it. I know he doesn't care if they don't want to watch, they fire him, or they don't want him to play football anymore. The man chose his people over money. And one thing that you people need to understand, that you see, the darker you are, the lighter you are, but people don't know that. Because we black folks, we got the U melanin. It's brown and black. People that are lighter or whiter, they have what you call failed melanin, okay? With the failed melanin, the color is red and yellow. So now it's called spurs. So see, that's the thing you need to read. That's why it's good to read. Now, when you see people like Colin Kaepernick, deep inside his mind and the melanin in his brain, he might be darker than a monkey like Tommy Sotomayor. He might be more black than that. Because the skin is pale, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have more blackness, more melanin pigmentation on the inside to tell him, hey, trace your race. Tommy Sotomayor will not take a bullet for you. I know that for a fact. But Kalen, J.C. Williams, talk about the light skinned people. These are the darker skinned people. Like this, to me, that these are the real Africans. All right, dumb motherfuckers.